morning, Michelle here, mycrazyworkout.com. As you can see in the background, I have the straps out. I had somebody ask me, and it was about a while back, I don't remember who it was, if I would do a video with the straps. So I have 4 parts and then a bonus section, and we're going to use the straps today. It's okay if you don't have the straps. All of the exercises can be done with either dumbbells or a barbell, and you'll pretty much know all of them. I didn't bring all of that out. I'm not going to go through that. I'll tell you what the exercise is, and you can use a dumbbell or a barbell if you don't have the straps. I'm going to set the timer for 10-second rest, 30-second work, 10 exercises, like I said, in each part. So there's 4 parts. And we're going to go through each part 2 times. So your timer is going to look like this. If you have a timer, if not, and you're going to follow along with me, that's fine too. You will need a jump rope or high knees in place for the first part, and then I'm going to use my Bosu ball for the second and third part. We're going to do the cardio in between each exercise for the straps. I am going to put my gloves on because I sweat, so I need something for my grip. And I have it set up for 10 rounds, 10-second rest, 30-second work, and then we'll take a short breather and start into the second one before we move on to part 2. I have dumbbells because part 4 is going to be legs with the straps, and we're going to do upper body in between each of the moves, since the legs will be in the straps more as a cardio move. So I'm going to raise these up just a little bit. Yep. There we go. And we are going to get warmed up. I can adjust my straps. I don't want them too high. You want them about waist height. I don't have the TRX straps. These are the WAS straps. I do a review on them. They are pretty much the same. So when you do your work, you want to make sure that the further under your straps you are, the harder it is. The further you walk out, the easier you make it. So you decide on your level where you need to be for each exercise. We are going to get warmed up real quick, and then we are going to get started. Let me set my watch. All right, we are just going to do a quick warm up. So we are going to heels in place. Warm up these legs a little bit because we are going to start with a jump rope. Roll your shoulders back. And again, every exercise, like the first one we're going to do is going to be a row, and we're going to do our arms close. So when you do that, tap out your legs. When you do that with the dumbbells or the barbell, you're going to do a bent over where we are going to be facing the ceiling. You're going to be facing the floor. I'm going to do a close grip pullover with a close grip press kind of a thing. You'll be using a bar step touch. Warm up those legs. We're going to go into some high knees. Just get that heart rate warm up a little bit, get the body warmed up, the muscles warmed up. Now tap it. Bring those legs up. Hit the inner thighs a little bit, warm them up. When you lift your legs, you want to make sure that you are holding your stomach in tight. Engage the core with every exercise that you do. I'm hitting my straps. We're going to step back. Right here, lunge it, step it, curtsy lunge, loosen up those legs, warm them up, no weights. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do a stretch. Over, side to side. Wake up those thighs. Is my battery going dead? Better not be. Nobody likes the cold weather. Okay, so the first exercise is going to be, I'm going to put my jump rope here because we're going to go straps, ropes for the 10 rounds. So you're going to alternate between a cardio move and a strength move. I'm going to hit my timer. You have 10 seconds. We are going to do close row. If you don't have the straps, you're going to do a bent over row and your hands are going to be close. They're coming in by your chest. All right? Now, like I said, the further under the straps you go, the harder it is. If you want to make it easier, you walk your feet out. You row in. Exhale on your exertion. Engage that core. Okay, pick up that jump rope. You're going to jump rope. I'm going to come past the straps to jump rope. This is your cardio move. If you don't have a rope, it's okay. You can do high knees, jumping jacks, burpees for the 30 seconds. Engage that core. Close grip, wide press. So it's going to go over and in. It'd be a close grip pull over with a close grip press. Shoulders and chest, triceps and chest. Jump rope is next. And then we're going to face out and we're going to do a squat with an overhead press. Okay, face out, and when you do it, you're going to squat and press overhead and come up. So, if you don't have straps, you'd hold dumbbells, squat down and press out. Chest and shoulders. Sit back in your squat. Make sure your knees track over your ankles. Jump rope is next. Then we're going to face in and we're going to do a squat with a bicep curl. Face your straps, and you're gonna come down, curl up. I need to be back a little bit further. There we go. Jump ropes next, and then we have tricep extensions. So, you're going to stand out, and you're going to do now, the more parallel you go, the harder it is. So to make it easier, walk your feet in and only use the top part of your body for the extensions. Jump rope, and that will be 10 rounds. And we'll repeat this before we move on to part 2. Okay, if you need to, towel off, get a drink. Okay, so all those moves you can do with a bar, you can do with dumbbells, kettlebell, whatever you have. The last one's tricep extensions, would have been overhead tricep extensions. We're gonna start on with the next set. If you need longer, you go ahead. I don't know what's going on with my watch. You go ahead and pause it. If not, let's keep that heart rate up. I should face you so you can see these. I'll go on an angle. Row in, squeeze your back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Work down the spina erecta muscles. They are the muscles that run up and down your spine so that you stand up straight. Rhomboids and lats. Ooh. Jump rope is next. And then we go to that close grip pullover. We're total body strength moves is what we're doing. Same thing with the next section. There'll be different exercises with the straps, but we're gonna hit the entire body. And don't worry, if you don't like jump rope, you get a new option in part 2 for cardio. So you'd be wise to watch it all the way through to see what they are, so you can pick and choose. Whew. Okay, we got the Y arms and then the close grip press. So if you're using a bar, it's a close grip pullover and a close grip press. Oh, engage the core. Breathe, don't forget to breathe. And listen, if you want to make it easier, walk the feet out so you're not parallel with the straps. The further under you walk, the more you're resisting with gravity, the harder it is. Hold that stomach in. Do your cardio. with an overhead press. So when you're in the squat position, the arms are up. I'm gonna walk out. Sit back. Now, if you don't like the squat, you can lunge. I like the squat. Sit that booty back. Pull it up. This is sort of a warm-up. We're going to be doing some shoulder moves. Whew. Jump rope is next. I brought out some heavy dumbbells for that. That's for the leg section. We have a squat and a bicep curl next. Okay, face in. I will face this way this time, if I can. No, I'll go this way. Curl up, down, curl up. Squat down. Make sure those knees track over the ankles, stay behind the toes. Do a bicep curl when you come up. Hold that stomach in. Jump rope is next, and then tricep extensions. If you want to lower your straps and you want to kneel, you can kneel to do your extensions. Tricep extensions, then we have jump rope one more time. You can also kneel down. Jump rope, and then we move on to part two. We're going to use the Bosu ball as our cardio. If you don't have one, you can do it on the floor, or you can go back to jump rope. You can pick your cardio. I gotta move my mat back a little bit so that I can put my Bosu ball on here for the hops, but I still want to be under my, I'm gonna do it right here. I might have to push it out of the way. Hops on the stability ball are literally tap, 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 okay? They're your cardio hops. If you don't have a ball, you can do it on the floor. Same thing, it'll get your heart rate up. Okay, we're going with a wide grip row to start with. And then we're gonna go to a push-up with our hands on the straps in between our cardio. So, I'm gonna walk myself around the ball. If you wanna make it harder, you can even balance on the ball. You can balance with one leg if you want. I'm going to go to the floor and stand. Pull in. Elbows high, shoulder height. Squeeze, work the lats and the backs of the shoulders, the rear delts. Tighten that back as you pull up, okay? It's not just a bicep move where you're pulling with your arms. You want to squeeze that back. All right, you ready for the cardio? Opposite hand to opposite foot. Face out. Engage the core as you're bent over. Hold that stomach in. Don't let it wobble and hang out. Push-ups are next. Hands are in the strap. Feet out. Come down. And if you need to, come more out. Hops are next. We're going to do a front raise next. Chair sit. Here comes the sweat. So much for being cold outside, huh? Okay, very similar to a shoulder press, but your arms are straight. So up and then down. Sit it back. As your butt drops down, your arms go up. Eye level. Not a shoulder press. Front raise. Core, fronts of the shoulders. Whew, hop. I didn't look to see what the last one is. I think it's rows with a reach and a twist. I think. I'll double check. We should have a right and a left. Ooh. Take breaks when you need to. Yeah, row. So, adjust your strap. Pull it through. Right arm. You're going to row and twist. Twist and reach. Then we have the left arm. Then we repeat it one more time. Okay, left arm. Walk out as far as you need to go. You're gonna row and reach. Row, reach and twist. Row, reach and twist. If you want to hold a dumbbell to reach it up, you can. You don't necessarily need a dumbbell. You should be able to feel that. You can do just individual rows if you don't have the strap and you have dumbbells. Core is engaged. Oh, I need to towel off. Get a drink if you need a drink. Towel off. Oh. We are going to go through this one more time and then we'll move on to part 3. So if you didn't like this cardio, you'll have another option, but they're different upper body moves. Okay. Oh, I tangled this. Okay, there we go. Should be easy. There we go. All right, let's get started. We're gonna do our wide row first. So remember, you wanna go under the strap, engage the core. Pull and squeeze. Elbows stay high. Lats and rear delts. Chin is lifted. Look up to the ceiling. Or if you're more upright, look to the side wall. Make it as hard as you want to. If you want to have it low and you're doing it way on close to the ground, you have to challenge yourself. And push-ups are next, aren't they? And if you don't like push-ups in the straps or they're too hard, do them on the floor. You choose. Do them on your Bosu ball. I gotta get better at these. So I'm not going parallel, but I'm going to where I shake and I can feel it, and I'm not compromising my back, and I'm holding my stomach in, and I'm sweating all over the mat. Oh, wow, they're hard. I think they're hard. I don't know, somebody out there might think these are simple. Everybody has their challenges, right? Their weakness that they have to work on. You'll see me struggle on stuff. I'm not gonna avoid it because it's hard. I just am gonna struggle a little bit with it. And that's okay. That's how you get stronger. Ooh. My legs are shaking. The Bosu ball adds just a little bit more to it. Oh. Chair sit, front raise. Sit it back. Oh. I'm going to bring those handles together for the rows. Are you sweating? I am. I'm going to do it now before I forget. There we go. Ready to jump. Again, if it gets to be too much on the Bosu, down to the floor. Do your hops, side to side hops. Side lunge hop. Okay, ready? Right arms first. Where am I going to be? Over here. Row and reach. Row and reach. Oh. Oh, okay, those hops. Now, you might be super tall. I'm 5'3". So you might be saying, man, she doesn't go out very far with her hops. My legs are shorter than yours. If you're saying, where should I be? You should have an outstretched leg. So if you're tall, you don't want to be here like this. You want to stretch that leg out. I'm short, I'm only 5'3". My legs don't go that far. I don't have that wide of a gait. But you should be feeling that in the outer thigh of the leg going out and the inner thigh of the leg on the Bosu. But you can see I don't have a lot of length in my legs. Base it on your height. Oh, I didn't reach up. Missed my twist. I don't feel like I need a weight. But if you feel like you need to hold a weight in that hand to reach up, you go right ahead. We still have 2 more parts and a bonus. That's why it's good to watch it through. Last set of hops. Going the wrong way. Woo. We're going to get squats in here next. So we did side lunges, we did jump rope. We're going to get some squats for our cardio with the Bosu ball. Or the floor, doesn't matter. Whatever you have available. Towel off. We're moving on to part 3. I'm moving you through this. This is your Merry Christmas TRX workout. Whew. I know, I didn't do a 12 moves of Christmas. I think I'll plan that one for the new year. I've been a little bit behind. I made 4,500 Christmas cookies to give to friends and family. I make 9 different kinds. All right. Okay, cardio for this one is, you all know it if you've been following me, 2 toe taps and a jump squat. Okay, that's your cardio. New moves with the upper body. We have a close grip row and a bicep curl to start with. And then we're going to do the toe taps. And then we're going to do some chest flies. So instead of doing a push-up, we're going to do flies. Hit the chest again. Let's start with that bicep curl, that row and the bicep curl. So you're going to row and you're going to curl. You're going to close row and you're going to curl. And if being parallel to the floor is too hard. Walk your feet out to where you feel comfortable. We're going through this 2 rounds, remember. Okay, ready for those toe taps in that squat? I start with my right. You can start with whichever one. Get some height, jump squat, drop it down. Ready for the flies? I'll go this way. I'll go this way. Open up. Ooh. Toe taps to a jump squat, and then we're going to keep our elbows at shoulder height, and we're going to do a curl, okay? Okay, set up for this one. Come back, come around this. You're gonna curl in. Shoulders, bicep, engage the core. Toe taps, and then we will do, we're gonna do a side raise overhead as we squat. Don't worry, on the next round we'll lead with our left, just to balance things out. Okay, and face out. You're gonna squat and bring them down. Press over, squeeze behind. Okay. Right leg's leading. We'll lead with the left on the second round. Drop it down. Work the glutes and the hips. We have one more upper body move. you're gonna face the straps. You're gonna come down and you're gonna twist and raise one arm. The arm that you're twisting is the side you're raising to. Right arm goes out, twist and look to your right. Left arm goes out. Jumps, right leg leads. Second round, we'll do left leg leads. Right leg up. Jump it down, drop it down. Okay, one round through. This is part 3. We have one more round, then we move on to part 4. It's the legs and the straps, dumbbells, upper body. Gonna change it up a little bit. Grab a drink if you need one. Gonna hit the timer. We are gonna start with a close row and a bicep curl. Get as low as you want to. Squeeze. I do like the straps as a variation. The wasp ones are very inexpensive and they're a nice alternative to, oh, sorry, I forgot, left, right, hop right, to the TRX straps. I've had them for a couple of years now and they hold up real well. And they are a fraction of the cost. You can check out my review on them. I did a whole video on them, reviewing them. Okay, you ready for that fly? I think that's what's next, right? Chest flies. Okay, we're leading with the left. All right, left leg's gonna start. Hop and squat. You can go through this as many times as you want. If you have a long workout day, you can repeat each of these parts 3 or 4 times. I wanted to give you as many variations and options. And you can use one part one day and another part another day. I think it's, oh, shoulder height, bicep curls. And then it's, oh. Remember, palms stay close. Elbows are shoulder height. Curl. Palms stay together. Overhead raises are next. Left leg's hopping. Hop and squat. Face out. You're going to go overhead and bring it back. Overhead and bring it back. Squeeze behind. If you want to, you can tap those palms, or you can keep the arms extended out. Or the fingers, I'm sorry. Yes, your arms are extended out. You should feel this in the fronts, the sides, and the back of the shoulders. Toe taps, and then we have those open up ones. I don't have a good name for them. I'm not sure what they're called. Okay, you got this. We're moving on to legs next. Ready? Twist and open. Hops. One more time. One more time. You can do it. Squat it down. Focus on those hips and those glutes. Drop it and hold it for a second. That was 2 rounds. How you feeling? 46 minutes. We have one more part, and then there's a bonus abs if you want it. Okay, it's still 10 and 30. We are going to do dumbbells in between. I'm going to lower my straps down. Okay, you want them to be hooked together because we're going to do one leg at a time. So we're going to do a right leg reverse lunge, and then we're going to do a left leg reverse lunge, but we're going to do them in between strength moves. So we're going to do 10 of these. So you're going to have side lunges, you're going to have reverse lunges, side lunges, and then the last one, we're going to take the straps out and you're going to do glute raises, bridges. So the first one is a dumbbell bicep curl. I'm going to use 15 pounds, and we are going to do them together. So both hands together, not alternating. I don't want swinging, I want controlled. I'm going to grab my 15 pounders. And you want to curl and twist up, back down to the thighs. I'm not hoisting up with my legs. Make sure you pick a weight that you can curl. without jerking with your back and your legs. And I don't want to see you do this where you're using your back. It's all bicep. Concentrate on curling. They should start to get heavy. It's only 30 seconds though. Work them. Pick a challenging weight. Okay, right leg is going in the strap. And you're going to do a lunge. Back and up. And up. Oh. Pick a spot and focus. There we go. Whew, my legs are tired. Make sure that your knee is tracking over your ankle. I'm going to grab these weights again. We're going to do a dumbbell overhead press. Okay, this is going to be an Arnold press. Twist, press, and twist overhead. Remember, you're only doing it for 30 seconds. Left leg is going in the straps. Down and curl up. Now, when you lunge back, make sure that this knee, your right knee, is tracking over the ankle and not over the toe. You don't want to come down like this. You want to sit back. Go back. Okay, you're going to put those two moves together and you're going to do a curl with an overhead press. So you're going to curl and you're going to press. Curl and press. Curl and press. Only 30 seconds, remember. Okay, I'm gonna face you. Right leg's gonna go in the strap. And you're gonna bring it out to the side. You're gonna squat and pull that leg in. Squat down with that left leg. Okay, we have a chest press to an overhead press. I'm going to lower my weights just a little bit because you're going to chest press, overhead press, press, overhead. And I might do the 15s the next time. These seem a little light. I won't stop mid-set. I'll do it on the second round. Whew. Okay, you got that left leg in the strap. Right leg is out. Squat and pull it in. Squat down and pull it in. I think my strap slid, that's okay. Down and pull it in. It's like a one-legged pistol squat, but your leg is going out to the side. So if you were doing this and you didn't have straps, you would literally Still squat down, but your left leg would be going out to the floor in a straight position. All right. Oh, I think I need the 8s for these. We are going to do a side raise and then a touch in front. I'm selling myself short. I think I could have used the 10s. Maybe I'll do the 12s the next time. You want to challenge yourself. By the time you're pushing the 30 seconds, you should be tired, breathing hard, and it's a little bit easy for me. Okay, straps have to be undone, and we're doing bridges. It did come unhooked. That's right. Okay, so feet go in the straps, and you're gonna bridge up. If you don't have straps, it's okay. You can put them on the Bosu ball. You can put them on the stability ball, the floor, a bench, a box, whatever you have. Raise up, engage the core, engage the glutes. Don't let the back sag and hit the floor. Keep them engaged. Feel it in the hamstring. We have one more round of that. Not too bad, right? I thought about making that one a little bit longer. We'll play around with the straps some more. Okay, let's get these things set up. Okay, now we're going to do bicep curl first, and then we're going to go into a right lunge, reverse lunge. So again, no jerking up the weight. Stand if you need to. Stand with your back against the wall. Curl. Palms go down to the thighs, and then twist and face the chest. Bicep curl. Oh, okay, right leg, reverse lunge. Right leg's going in the strap. Up. Lunge back and pull in. Lunge back and pull in. Now if you want to, you can hold dumbbells, just like so. Or you can keep that weight, that hand, on that left leg. But you want to focus on that knee, tracking over the ankle. Shoulder presses are next. And then we put them together. Do your Arnold press, twist and press out. Then we're going to put them together for the next one. Left leg is going to go in the strap. Down and come in. My right leg I have a harder time with in the strap because that's the one, that's the side that I injured, so it's weaker. So when the weight comes back, I can feel it pull on the right side down my back. So I have to be very careful of that, but I'm getting there. Curl to an overhead press. Okay, right leg in the straps. Left leg, remember, squat and then pull the knee in. Squat and push it out. Sit that butt back. We have a chest press with a shoulder press. I'm going to try the 15s. Oof, this is going to be tough. Chest press and a shoulder press. Chest press, shoulder press. 3, 4. Engage the core. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, left leg is going in the strap. Right leg, you're going to squat with. So you're going to squat and bring that leg out parallel to the ground. And then pull that knee in. All right, side raise, touch in front. Let's try the 12s. 1, 2, wow, glute raises. See if I can get this apart. Before my timer goes off, I'll skip the blanket. Heels go in the edge of the straps. That was your workout. Now, if you want to do the bonus abs with me, you can. Towel off if you have time, or you can save them for a different day. This is my Christmas present to you. It's a long workout. I know Olivia will appreciate it, won't you, Olivia? You'll take this long workout and run with it. So abs are going to be 5 exercises, and we are going to do 15 and 45. 15-second rest, 45-second work, and 10 rounds. I have my stability ball for this one. I need to focus on what I'm doing so that I don't pull my back. Let's see. I'll leave them hang, it doesn't matter, they won't be in the way. Okay, we're going to do a stability ball handoff. I will have these all laid out on my, at the bottom of my workout video so that you know. I'd say mycrazyworkout.com, but it is down for some reason. I have to check and see why. So it will be on the YouTube video, and I will have the breakdown below the video. Stability ball handoff, then buzzsaw planks. So if you have a stability ball, you're going to stay up, so you're in a boat pose. Keep the shoulders and the legs lifted, and you're gonna raise. Never lower your back down to the floor. Engage your core. It's okay if you don't have a ball. You'd raise up and tap your toes, and then you'd raise, lower them out, legs would go out, and arms would go overhead. You just can pretend you have an imaginary ball if you don't have one. Buzzsaw plank is next. So you're going to get an elbow plank. Face out. You're looking down at your hands. You're going to come forward and back. Press out of the shoulders. Hold the stomach in. Engage the core. Don't look under. You round your back. Neutral spine. Forward and back. Forward and back. Press forward with your toes. Forward and back. "45 seconds seems like forever, doesn't it?" Whew. Okay, right side plank. You're gonna do twist in, and then a knee raise up. Twist, and a knee raise. Twist in, knee up. Contract, crunch the knee in. Twist and contract the right oblique. And then engage and pull that left knee in. Contract, knee in. Oh, okay. Now we're going to the left. I took the step stool away, so I can't unhook my straps. I can't reach. Okay. Twist in and knee up. Contract the left obliques. Now contract and hold and pull the right knee in. And the last one, we are doing a slow bicycle. So you're in the bicycle position, the right leg is in, the shoulders are off the ground, the left hand is on the knee. You're gonna pull two, and then you're gonna switch. Now, you wanna make sure that you press that lower back into the ground. You're not twisting the head and the neck. Just the body, just the torso. That's why you're not putting your hands behind your head and pulling with your shoulders and your head. The focus is in the abdominals. Keep that lower back pressed into the ground and keep that stomach sucked in. If that means your legs need to be up here for your lower back to be in the ground, then that's where your legs should be. But you want to make sure that your core is engaged. Back to the stability ball handoff. Lift up, Press that lower back into the floor. Lower down to where it doesn't lift off the ground. This is a big improvement for me. I couldn't do these without feeling the pain run from my lower back down my right leg and into my calf. Remember, it's not how low you go if you're feeling it in your hip flexors, and the hip flexors are the fronts right here of your thighs. You want to feel it, you want to engage the core. You're in a buzzsaw plank, so get in your plank position. You're going to lift your butt slightly, suck your stomach in, and you're going to come forward and back. Look at your hands. Don't look under your body at your chest. When you do that, you round your back. You want to engage your core. You want to feel like everything at your rib cage is pulling in. Engage. It's not about momentum here. If you take your time and engage those muscles, it shouldn't be like, you shouldn't be back and forth with momentum. It should be slow and controlled. Your breathing as well. Okay, right side plank. Twist and squeeze. Now, if you don't like these, you can lay down onto the floor and you can do a V-up and focus on the obliques. But if you are able to do the challenging move, you can do the twist and the knee lift. Contract the obliques and then lift up. Contract, and I'm losing my balance, and lift. There we go. And if you're really good, you can put your feet in the straps. But I am not doing that right now. I'm compromising my back. I'm gradually working back up. So, whew. Twist in and a knee raise. Twist and a knee raise. Lower down. You should feel that. All right here in the obliques on the right side. Now we're going to go to the left side. And you don't want your hips to sag. Raise those hips up. All right? Twist in and a knee raise. To bring that knee in, you must engage the core to hold yourself straight. Don't let yourself sag. Okay, slow bicycles. So get into your position. Raise your legs up. Put that lower back into the floor. All right? Raise those shoulders off the floor. Left hand is at the right knee. You pull in for 2, and then you twist. Look over at that foot of the leg pulling in. Keep that lower back in the floor. Engage the core. Okay, now if 2 rounds wasn't enough for you and you want to go through it for another 2, that's fine. If not, you can follow me into the cool down and the stretch. I think that's a pretty tough workout. I don't want to overdo it, but everybody can work at their own fitness level. So let's stay in this downward position. I'm going to pull that right leg in and release the hip and the glute. You're going to take the right knee and you're going to drop it over to the left and just stretch out the oblique on the right side. Try and keep that right arm on the floor. This is the first stretch. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you're going to bring that, I shouldn't say harder. If you want to feel it, if you don't feel it deep enough, you can take that right leg up and put that right heel on the left knee. Now lower them all over to the floor so that the right foot is on the floor and the left foot is bent. And you should feel that stretch right here through the glute and the hip. This is the piriformis muscle back here. It runs across the glute and it pinches the sciatic nerve when it's too tight, which is part of my problem after I torque to my back. So I stretch it out really well when I'm done with my workouts. Now we have to do the reverse stretch of this one. So since we've stretched the glute and felt it pull, now we're going to release it. And you're going to take that right leg, and that left leg is going to go down to the floor. The right leg is going to come out, and you're going to pull that leg straight out. If you need a towel or a rope or something to attach around your foot, but this is releasing the glute and stretching out the inner thigh of that right leg. And some people are super, super flexible and they can take their leg up by their ear. I'm not that flexible. I just work in your range. If your left arm is lifting off of the floor, that means that you're stretching too far, that you're not flexible enough to be able to stretch. So you need to keep that, either keep that leg bent and feel that stretch, or to really get the benefits of it, take a towel or a rope and wrap it around your foot and hold on to it so that you can really get that stretch through the inner thigh and release that hip on the right side. So you don't want it tightened up, you actually want it to release and sink into the ground. So if you're pulling and holding, trying to stretch that leg, you need to just use a towel. This is where I started, and my range of motion has gotten better to where I can grab a hold of my foot. Now, you're going to bring that leg up, and we're going to stretch the back of the leg right here. You're going to stretch the hamstring and the glute that ties right into the hamstring and the lower part of the butt. You want a slight bend in that knee. You don't want to lock it out and hyperextend it. You want a slight bend here. So don't compromise your knee by locking out that knee. And then you're going to do one more move where the leg is going to stay straight. Your foot probably won't go to the ground without your right arm lifting off of the floor, but you want to feel a nice stretch down the H.I.I.T band, the outer part of the thigh, and all the way up into the glute. And a nice stretch through the waist. Now, we're going to stay with this right leg. So you're going to bring that right leg down and pull that left knee underneath it. You're going to grab a hold of those feet and you're going to roll up. And it might take you a couple times to roll up, but you want your legs crossed. And you want your sit bones on the floor. Your sit bones are your butt cheeks, okay? Those bones where your glutes are. And you're gonna drop your chest down to your knees and you're gonna bend at the elbows. You want your chin to be lifted. Don't round your head. You wanna keep a flat back and you wanna feel that down your spine into your glutes. And you should really feel it in the right side. We're focusing on the right side right now. Now you're going to come back up and you're going to bring that left leg out to parallel, and you're going to take that right leg and you're going to put that right foot on that left knee, and you're going to put the left knee on that, or the right knee on that left foot. You're going to raise that left arm up and you're gonna twist. And the right arm is gonna go back behind you. You're gonna sit up, pelvic tilt, so you hold your stomach in, and you're gonna twist and look out over the right shoulder, and you should feel a nice stretch in the back, down the whole right side of your back, your shoulder, and into your hips, into the right hip and the glute on that right side. And then we've got one more for this leg, and then we'll do everything on the left leg. So you're going to release it. You're going to keep that left leg bent, and the right foot is going to come to the ground. You're going to take that left arm, and again, you're going to twist around, and you're going to feel a really nice stretch in your back. Look down at your hand. Look over the shoulder. And you're going to release it. I want you to bring your legs out real quick. Shake them out. Take the hands, point the fingers towards the butt, and do a reverse plank and open up that chest. And release it, come down. And you're going to shake out those legs. We're going to lay back down, and we're going to do everything on the left leg. So you're going to take the right leg out, the left leg is going to bend. First move, bend that right leg. Keep that left shoulder on the floor, or bend the left leg, keep the left shoulder on the floor. Look over your left shoulder. Feel a nice stretch through your glutes. We're going to take a nice deeper stretch because we're going to bring it back around, and we're going to do a half pigeon pose. And we're going to drop that left foot to the floor. And if you can, you want to pull that left foot in. And if you drop the left knee out, you'll feel a nice stretch right here across the butt cheek and in the hip, where the piriformis muscle is, right across here. And the sciatic nerve runs down your back. And when it's tight, it pinches into that sciatic nerve. And this is such a nice stretch. I do this at the end of the night. I foam roll, and I do these stretches, and they feel so good. And you're going to release it. You're going to bring that right leg up. You're going to take the left leg, and you're either going to put the left leg in your hand, or you're going to take your rope, your towel, whatever you have, and you're going to lower it out to the side. You want your right shoulder on the floor, and you want to feel a nice stretch through the thigh, but you also want to release the glute on the left side. So the contraction, the pull should be through the inside front of the leg, and the release should be on the back, on the glutes and the hip. And if you feel this, you need, and it like hurts a little bit, you need to focus your breath on breathing and pushing that pain and that tightness out there. And sometimes you just need to let up on it too, and just gradually work into it. So you might only be here. This might be your range of motion. And each time you stretch, you might get a little bit closer and a little bit closer to the floor. But you got to pick the spot where you don't feel the pain, where you can still feel the stretch, and you go from there. And you gradually work into it. Everybody's flexibility is different. Now you want a slight bend in your knee, and you're going to pull that leg in, the foot into the chest, into the head, and you're going to feel a nice stretch in the glute and in the hamstring, all up and down the back of the leg. And it's very beneficial to just lay here and hold these stretches for about a minute or so. As you hold them, you'll feel them, the muscles will begin to loosen, and you'll be able to go a little bit further and a little bit further. It's like when you train your muscles and you're working and you pick up heavier weights and to get stronger. It's the same thing with stretching. The longer you hold it and do it, the more that muscle releases, and your range, you can go a little bit further and a little bit further, and that's how you get more flexible, by spending a little more time. Now we have to take it across the chest. And again, your range of motion, everybody's is different, but you want to feel that right here, starting in the glute, all the way around the hip, and all the way down the IT band, down the outside of the leg. You want to feel a nice stretch. Now, you might be down here, or you might be up here. Wherever you are, you want to be able to feel that stretch, but not pain. And breathe. Make sure you breathe. Give those muscles oxygen so that they can stretch, so that they can get more flexible. Release a little bit of that tension in there. And you're going to release it. We're not done with this left leg. Remember, you're going to cross it over and you're going to grab those ankles or the toes, and you're going to roll. Rock and roll yourself up to a seated position. Oh, got the strap. There we go. Now, my flexibility on this side is not as good, so my knees don't line up as well. You just want to make sure that both sit bones are on the floor. So you can see this one goes up a little bit higher. It doesn't lay as flat. And all you can do is work on that and stretch so that you'll eventually, it will get flatter. And some people's never do. Some people don't have, you might not be as flexible as other people, and that's okay. That's just like you might not be as strong as other people. You work with what you've got. I'm going to take these off, they're all sweaty. So we're going to come forward. Make sure that you're not lifting off of the butt. So if that means that you can't drop your elbows all the way to the floor without rolling onto your knees and lifting your butt up, then you go to where you want to drop that chest down to the legs, and you're going to feel that pull right here. You're going to feel a nice stretch in both sides of the hips, okay? But you don't want your butt to lift off of the ground. You want to keep the sit bones on the floor. That's how you feel the stretch. And we have 2 more stretches. So you're going to walk your hands back. And you're going to take that right leg. It's going to go parallel with the mat. And the left leg is going to sit on the right knee. That right arm is going to come up. You're going to place it on the left leg and push down gently. Take that left hand behind you and put it in the crook of your back so that it's like a bar in your back. And you want to twist and look over that left shoulder. And you should feel that hip open up. On the left side, you should feel a nice stretch down the right side, and you should feel that down your back as you twist. And with each breath, as you inhale, release, and exhale, twist a little bit further and feel a nice stretch in your back and your lats. And remember to engage your core. So you want to pelvic tilt and hold that stomach in, all while doing everything else. And then you want to rub your tummy and pat your head at the same time. No, I'm joking. Okay, now release it. Take and pull the right leg back and put the left leg on the floor. Take the right elbow, twist it, and go just a little bit further with it. And release it. Bring it around to the front. Stretch those legs out in front. Give them a little shake. Take your hands, palms face your butt, or your fingers face your butt. And you're going to do a reverse plank. Open up that chest and those shoulders across the front. Hold it here for a few seconds. Breathe deep. Lift the butt. Feel that in the biceps, feel that in the shoulders, feel that pull through the chest. And then we're going to release it down, lower the butt down. Arms come up, deep breath, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Each stretch has to have opposing muscles, so Now if you can, you want to drop the elbows towards the legs. The chin is going to go towards the knees, and the chest is going to lay on the thighs. Some people can flop over and bend in half and their arms can go to the floor. I cannot do that. My arms rest on my shins and I feel a nice stretch with my back not rounded and a nice pull through the hamstrings and the glutes, and hold it here for 3 breaths. Deep breath in. There's 2. And you should feel like you can go just a little bit lower. Deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. You can hold and stretch for as long as you want. Just remember to stretch at some point through the day. You work your muscles so hard, they do need to be relaxed so that they can grow. Walk the hands up the knees and then press up. That was your workout. If you liked it, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Today is Wednesday. I should know this. Wednesday the 21st, so Christmas is coming up. This is your Christmas video. I will try and do one after Christmas. I know I didn't do the 12 exercises of Christmas. I need to sit down and do that. I always do a fun one for that. It got ahead of me this year. Christmas cookies and kids with final exams before the holidays and housefuls of kids, and yeah, it just didn't happen. So I did what I could. Have a great day. Have a great Christmas. Great holiday. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, have a great holiday. And I will see you after the holidays, and I will do another video. Thumbs up if you like my video.